welcome back to Miss Cindy's Kitchen. Tonight I'm going to show you a copycat recipe for the cheeseburger egg rolls that were made famous by the Magic Kingdom. And they are basically just real simple ingredients: ground meat cooked with a little onion, cheddar cheese, egg roll wrappers or spring roll wrappers. I happen to have some spring roll wrappers that my daughter had in the cabinet, so I'm getting those ready. And then basically we fix them, roll them up like a burrito, and we're going to cook them in the air fryer at 350 for 7 to 8 minutes, and turning once during the cooking time. If you don't have an air fryer, use your oven, put it on a cookie sheet, 350 degrees, for about the same amount of time. So anyway, while we begin, make sure you like and subscribe and share this video to your friends and leave us a comment. So I'm going to get the stove on, and I already have some pre-cut red onion, so I'm going to use that. I don't think I need all of it, but I'll use a fair bit. And then just for good measure, I'm going to put some garlic salt in here, because garlic salt makes everything taste better. Plus the ground meat smelled a little freezer burned. I think it got in the bottom of the freezer and got forgotten about. But we're going to go ahead and put it to good use, making a yummy dinner. So, like our pizza roll video, this is something quick you can throw together. Like if your kids are going to have friends over, or you need an appetizer to take to a friend's house for a gathering, or you just need a quick dinner. You can make yourself some cheeseburger egg rolls. So, I accidentally got a bunch of the spring roll wrappers stuck to themselves, so if you all have an idea on how to unstick those things, because you wet them in water and lay them on a plate to finish soaking up the water, I put several together on the plate, kind of like you do tortillas, not realizing that they were going to hold together for dear life. So, if you all know how to unstick spring roll wrappers, leave me a comment so I'll know for next time.
Where do you get those, by the way?
They were in the international section of Walmart.
Oh, okay.
But they're often, I know that they have refrigerated egg roll wrappers near where all the reach-in stuff is in like salads and produce and that kind of thing. But these were actually dry on a shelf at Walmart. So, how funny. The handle is coming loose. So every time I chop the meat, it's going up and down and making a snapping noise. Kind of like a snapping turtle. So anyway, we're going to pause while we get this meat browned, and then we'll bring you back when we're ready to assemble the egg rolls. And we're back, and we have thoroughly cooked the ground meat, and I drained off the grease. Now I'm just going to eyeball a tablespoon each of ketchup and mustard. And actually, this is a tiny bit more than a pound, so I'm just going to do it like 2 tablespoons and a half, 2 tablespoons. And if we have leftover ground beef mixture, we'll find something to do with it. Go into sloppy joes, something like that. So
For my stomach.
yeah. All right, so we're going to stir this in. This is basically, like my son said, a hamburger, cheeseburger, in an egg roll fashion. Spring rolls and egg rolls, I kind of use the terms interchangeably. I know there's a difference, but, just for the sake of continuity, spring roll is the idea of the recipe. It's the cheeseburger spring rolls, what it's called. You can use egg roll wrappers, spring roll wrappers, whatever teeny tiny wrappers you use to hold them together. Alright, I think I got that mixed together. And it says to put 2 tablespoons of filling on each one. So, I have one wrapper ready. So while I assemble this, let me get the other one started. Whoops. Because, whoops. Got a piece of grit. So this, you put it in water so it can absorb on each side. It's got some crumbs from a previous one in here. So I'm going to set it on this other plate. Running out of room here. Alright, so let me try this out. It says 2 tablespoons of filling. These actually grew while they were absorbing the water. And then a tablespoon or so of cheese. You don't need to use a lot of cheese. It's mainly an accent food for this. And then you fold it up like a burrito. I'm not that adept at folding burritos, so bear with me. Ooh, this is kind of stuck to itself. So I'm going to tuck it in. Alright. Sometimes things don't work as well as you think they're going to, and you got to figure it out. So I got to work with this a little bit and figure this out. But they're going to be cheeseburger pockets. What do you think of that?
Oh, that'll work. I mean,
Yep, that'll work. So, I'm going to keep assembling these and I'll bring you back when they're ready to go in the air fryer. Now, there was a steep learning curve on these spring roll wrappers. Let me show you what the package looks like. These are some brown rice spring roll wrappers. They were in the international or Asian food section at Walmart. Anyway, you wet them, let them soak up the water, then fill them. I am not used to this type of wrapper, so therefore I had a lot of sticky wrapper situations trying to wrap the darn things. So anyway, I went through the learning curve, so you don't have to. So I found that wax paper with a little bit of nonstick spray on it.
Mm-hmm.
So after the wrapper is wet, I put it on there to finish soaking up, so that way I can still assemble it after the wrapper soaked up the liquid. So anyway, I'm going to cook these in the air fryer, 350 degrees for about 8 minutes, and I'm going to toss them halfway. And then while they are cooking, make sure you like and subscribe and share to your friends and leave us a comment, and we'll bring you back when they're done. Alright, and we're back, and I had to cook the spring rolls in 2 batches because they all wouldn't fit in the fryer. So anyway, while they finish up, I'm going to make the dipping sauce, which is 1 cup of mayonnaise, so 1 cup of mayo, 1/2 cup ketchup, and then a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Give it a good shake. Alright. So, making this makes me remember the Yum Yum sauce we had when we were at the Tapanado's restaurant at Epcot.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of a pink sauce that had these flavors in it. So then it's a little bit of garlic salt. It doesn't have a measure, so I'm just going to use a tiny bit. And then a little bit of paprika. So I'll put that in there. A little bit more than I intended, but that's okay. It's a good flavor. Alright, so we're going to stir this up. You can whisk it, stir it, however you want to blend it.
You beat it?
Oh, you can beat it if you want to, but you might want to come back quickly to eat these egg rolls.
Yeah.
Alright. So I think we're about ready for a taste test because we have some that are done. So Logan?
Yeah.
Now the Worcestershire sauce made it kind of brown, but... So... Alright, why don't you grab one of those appetizer plates over there? So... Yeah, I got lucky with this air fryer.
Hey, Logan.
I had a dear friend at work who wasn't using hers, and she's like, "Do you guys want to try one? You want to try it? You want my air fryer?" And we're like, "Yeah,
Do we want your air fryer?
that would be awesome," because the kids really wanted one. And put some dipping sauce in between it.
Ooh.
And you let me know what you think.
Yeah. Oh, that sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
I
think it's good.
So what do you think?
That's nice.
Yeah, I think next time I'll use a traditional egg roll wrapper so they're not quite as much of a pain to assemble. Yeah, so anyway, so there you have it. The Cheeseburger Spring Rolls, a copycat from the Magic Kingdom. We will post a recipe card so you can recreate this in your own kitchen. And thank you again for watching, and come back again soon.
Thank you for watching Miss Cindy's Kitchen. To get more recipes like this one, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Share it out to your friends, family, and neighbors, and leave us a comment to let us know how this recipe worked for you. And don't forget to hit that like button. Again, thank you for watching Miss Cindy's Kitchen.